Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and some more legendary testing. Today we will be testing from top down. That is Privateer Morgan, who I have named Ivan. I'm sorry, he just looks like Ivan Ooze. He's even got ooze around him. You know, so yeah, his name is Ivan. Next we have Gakora here in the front. Of course, I have named him Dumbo. Yes, his ears are not quite that big, but let's face it, his ears are the largest in Monster Legends. I do believe his ears are the largest by mass. I do realize that the next fellow, Rabbish, has longer ears, but they don't quite have the same mass. Anyway, I have named Ravish Bugsy because somebody suggested that, and I thought that was a good one for him. It's kind of halfway between insanity and sanity, that kind of thing. At least he doesn't tell jokes. Well, not ones involving bones. Anyway, I actually have them here with a rather easy encounter because I don't really want them to fight. I want to do some testing. Now, the big question mark here is the guy in the front, and this is Gakora. Apparently, one of his skills is kind of broken. I would like to test that. I would also like to test another one of his skills as well. So basically, for the first couple of rounds, they're going to be standing there, and Gakora is going to be the only one doing anything. It's just I want to get the testing done. I'm going to be changing his spec, but I do want to see this in action. All right, so let's just go. Okay, he's going first. That's actually kind of convenient. All right, now the skill in contention is this one right here. Only one tusk. Deals heavy light damage to one enemy, applies damage mirror to all allies. Apparently, at least some of the time, this doesn't work. So I'd like to see this in action. So I'm going to hit this guy in the front. Alright, we got a damage mirror up now. Now, these guys are just going to do this. And do this. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, the damage didn't go back. You know, that's a funny thing. I don't even know if that's a damaging skill. Actually, the guy in the bottom is damaged. I'm not really sure how that happened. So that was a little on the strange side. A little on the strange side. Go to the light. This is, of course, this is going to do... This is going to blind them. No. I'd really like to run them through that again. Hold on a minute. A little confused by that. I do understand that it's a skill mirror. It's a skill mirror, so the effects will go through. I'm a little confused on what just happened. I got to wait 2 rounds for that. So you know what? We're going to do this one too. We're going to do Lord of Beginnings. This is going to give evasion. This means like everything except, of course, for like stamina drains and such like that will not get through. So we're just going to do this. All right, and we're going to charge. And we're going to charge. Okay. Nothing. Nothing. All right. And he is going to charge. I'm going to give them blindness because I want to give them blindness. Okay. Guy in the front resisted. That's perfectly okay. And you're going to charge. I do want to test that skill again. Okay, you were blind. They don't seem to like the elephant. Okay, we're going to do this again. I'm going to hit the guy in the front. Okay. Mirror damage. All right, we're going to charge. Unfortunately, that guy was still, he was still blind. But it did look like the damage would have gone back to him. Okay. Okay, yeah, right, but it reflects. It doesn't block, it reflects. So. Okay, everybody's got the... Alright, so we're just going to start killing now, because why not? Applies total blind. That actually kills the guy in the front. Is he going first? Just do this guy down here. Because I think the 2 guys in the front are dead already. Right, Ivan? Okay, unless he got actually missed. That was not a very good start there, dude. That was not a very good start. They really don't like him. No, they don't. Really, really don't like him. Remover of obstacles. You want to go again? Actually, I might have wanted to do that with Rabbish, because he could have done the blinds again. All right, what do we got over here? Give step. Okay, 50-50 stamina to all allies. Okay, and you're going to go again. They really don't like him. They really don't like him. All right, what are you going to do here? Spiritual cleaning. Heavy light damage to one enemy removes positive status effects from that one guy and negative status effects from everybody else. Sorry about the silence, but the real world interrupts again. All right, so it's hard to say, but I mean, the thing about it is the general consensus is the skill doesn't really work as written, so we're probably going to be replacing it. I just did want to do one thing where I could check the skill a couple of times. I didn't really see a problem with it, but yeah, it's probably something I'm going to be removing anyway. All right, so let's go get some real fighting in here, right? Because these guys just don't like sitting back. All right, let's see. What do we got over here? 2 waves. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. Why not? Okay, and let's begin. And he's just going to go with this one for the evasion. And he's going to go for the blindness. Actually, the two kind of step on each other, don't they? I mean, they're going to miss anyway, right? All right, and you're just going to go for the damage. Unless, of course, you miss one of them. Nobody seems to like the elephant. Not really sure why that is. He seems like a grand fellow. All right, now we're going to use this one again. Oh, that's light damage. Oh, it's light damage. That's all he does is light damage, isn't it? All right, and so let's try double dazzle. Oh, this is the one that does the double stun, right? All right, let's pick the guy in the bottom here. Okay, you saw a miss, which means the first one was resisted, but the second one took. So that did exactly what it was supposed to do. All right, mythical arm. Not that. Okay, wait a minute. Does that kill anybody? That'll kill a guy in the bottom, but you know he's stunned at the moment. Let me hit the guy on the top to try to get them like around the same range. All right, what do you have now? Remover of obstacles. Do I want to get Bugsy his stuff back? Yeah, let's get the total blinds back. All right, so he can do this again. Okay, he missed the guy who was stunned. No problem. All right, let's think. We'll just do some extra damage here. I am missing one of his skills for sure. All right, he has to charge. And let's think about this. Stamina. Well, not now. Before it would have been good, but not now. Solar Strike. This will give total blind. It's actually going to kill somebody, so there's no reason to do that. I'd like to test the double stun again, so we'll do the guy on the top. I wonder how that worked, because I did see the miss, so he resisted one of them. I'm wondering if it applied the damage before the second stun. Interesting question. Interesting question. All right. Boom on the head. That's going to be a little tricky to test, because we might have to get to 100 and then look specifically for evil legions in order to test his evil legion hater. Spiritual healing. That's going to be. It'll kill him anyway. We do have another wave coming. All right, only one tusk. We might as well. Okay, that's actually decent damage. Okay, so we have this on right now. Solar Strike. I would actually like to get stamina on everybody. Oh, and it reflected back. Beacon received. Deals massive magic damage to all. Applies stun. I'm gonna do some serious damage Considering his level and the fact that he has no runes on, by the way. Alright, what are we going to do here? Lord of Beginnings, because why not? The best defense is not to get hit. Oh, and he reflected it back on himself again. Okay. Alright, you... Come over here. Alright, and you can go back to your big one here. That'll take care of... Actually, can we just kill this guy up here? And then you can just do that to him. Unless, of course, you missed, which means we leave it to the rabbit. Yeah, 2 more whiffs. I'm wondering if that's the situation, that it tries to apply the second stun after the damage. Interesting. Alright, I have to keep an eye open on that one. Try to pick some hardening ones, just so we can test that one. Alright, I'm thinking one more. What do we got over here? Is it waves? It's all light. We're kind of at a disadvantage that way. You know what? Why don't we pick the first encounter over here? A little tricky, because we don't have a lot of damage. We have 1 damage dealer, but we do have a lot of support. So why don't we try this? Wouldn't surprise me if they're going first. Alright, let's go. Okay, they're not going first. We are all going first. Okay, well, we are legendaries, right? Let's take an opportunity to test this guy again. Alright, and if I blind them... Is anybody hardened? None of them are hardened. Yeah, the thing about it is I'm kind of wasting if I do that, don't I? I'm going to go for this anyway. Guy in the front. Okay, he missed them though, so obviously you can't apply stuns if you miss. Alright, let's do this then, some damage. Yeah, the thing is, Gakora's the only one who's got the reflect still on. And he reflected it back. And he reflected it back. Okay. Alright, Lord of Beginnings. Actually, that's a waste because the other 2 guys are about to go. Yeah, they're going to lose this as soon as they go. Yeah, same thing here. Alright, what do you got? A lot of damage. Okay. Okay, Gakora did not get any because, of course, he was evading. Alright, why don't we just finishing you off? Alrighty. Okay, I think that's going to be good for 60. I think that's going to be good for 60, so let's step out. Alright, we're going to start with the most contentious one, right? And I would like to be able to do something if at all possible. So he's right in here, so let's go on and see Dumbo. Alright, so let's start leveling him up, and then we'll try to adjust things. I might end up doing some slightly broken things, because I do want to do something, but we'll see how it works out. Hopefully things work out well before 80. Because otherwise, as I said, I might break him a little bit. A long life. Alright, there is somebody who wants me to take this one. The thing about it is that I just don't think that it's... I don't think it's for the way I would play this character. See, there are certain specs where you really have to take them. Like, for instance, if you do a Vaultic and you take a skill that doesn't give you an extra turn, you have broken him. So that one is kind of a guaranteed spec. Other ones, it really depends on what you want to do, right? So what I am going to do is, I actually want to move a skill. I want to move a skill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Long Life here at Lord of the Beginnings. Because I want to move Lord of the Beginnings to the first slot. That's just the way I want it there. Alright, so I'm going to put that one there for now. And I'm hoping it's going to come back. Because I want to put that in the first spot. I also would like to see something else pop up. Alright, so let's go. And that was very convenient. So we're going to put that right there. Good, because I wanted that in the first spot. I want that in the first spot. All right, so let's continue and see if something else pops up that we can make a change with. Fearlessness, that's what I wanted. All right, so fearlessness I'm putting in for here. Now, let's think about this for a minute. All right, spiritual cleaning. Deals heavy light damage to one enemy, removes positive status effects from that one enemy, and then removes all negative status effects from your team. I think that is something you keep. You know, that's just... It does two really good things, even without the damage. It does two really good things. Damage isn't bad either, even though, let's face it, you're not going to put damage runes on this guy. This one, I guess, is probably the contentious one. Do I want this, or do I want regeneration? You know, if it was regeneration and stamina regeneration, it would be a no-brainer. It's just that I don't think that... I see him as a healer. That's not the way I'm going to play him. So I think that I would much rather just keep this one and kind of use it like I used it already to be able to get important skills back. So I am going to put this in here. I see that as my final spec for this guy. I see that as my final spec for this guy. I don't think there's anything else. One tusk. All right, so we're going to leave one tusk out. There are enough people who say that it's broken that it's a problem. So we're going to leave that out. And the thing about it is your guys do end up taking damage anyway. So, I mean, it's useful, I suppose, if your guys can absorb a lot of damage. But there are people who say that it actually broken. It doesn't work the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to take their word for it. I'm going to take their word for it. So... All right, 80, we are done. All right, the next individual that I want to work on is Morgan, otherwise known as Ivan. So we're gonna go see Ivan right now, because there is a skill that I want back. All right, so there is a little bit of a question here, but I think it's what I want to do. All right, let's see. There it is. This is the Solidify Magic, deals heavy special damage to one enemy, applies double damage. Now I have two options here. I can swap in that one, swap it with that, or I can swap it with that. I think I'm going to swap it with this one because I just think that if I have the double damage, I could massacre one guy or do a whole bunch of damage to the entire group. You figure this is going to be a later round thing because let's face it, I'm probably going to lead off with that unless Denial has shut the other side down, which means I'll probably use Solidify Magic to get double damage and then use that. But I see more, they're both single target attacks, right? Obviously Mythical Arm does a lot more damage. But this one's going to give me double damage so that I can come back with something else. Even this one here, which is the Evil Legion's Hater. I just think that as great a hit as this is, I think this one is more useful, especially if I use it and I can come back with this. You know, I mean, I think that's just more useful. I think it's more useful. And this one, again, this one is a one-round cooldown. So extra 2, this one is 2, this one's 3. I think it's just kind of useful to have. So I'm going to swap it with this one. It's just the way I'm going to be playing him. All right, so that's basically it. If memory serves me correctly, that's all there was. And it's just going to say, oh, it's probably just going to hit me with Mythical Arm each time. You just watch. No, okay, that's the lower version of Mythical Arm. He said, hey, you want one with a 0 cooldown? Here you go. Really? I mean, this is not bad at all, frankly. And there is justification for taking this over the other one, because like I said, cooldowns, this is a 0 cooldown. You get, you get your cooldowns reset and you're sitting there for a couple of rounds doing nothing, but not if you have this one. So, I mean, I can understand people wanting that one, frankly. I mean, it's not that much less damage. And 80. Yeah, it's going to want me to do that. All right, so that's him done. All right, let's take a look at Rabbish, and I don't think there's any question here at all. I don't think there's any questions here at all. Okay, we got the group total blind, we got the single target total blind, we got the double stun, and then we got this one, which is just really, really useful in many situations. Really useful. So I don't think there's going to be any question here. All together now. Energy regeneration. I mean, This is going to give you energy over time. This one's just going to give you 50% back immediately. Mind you, this other one, you can use this every other round. But I mean, this just gives you 50% back immediately, and you don't have to have any stamina to use it. So, I mean, that's just superior. Situationally, too. Very, very useful. There's just so many ways to lose stamina now. I mean, you might be wiped out before you even get a turn because of the other side's relics. That happened. That's happened to me a number of times. Dazzling Strike. Single target stun. Yeah, I mean, this or the double stun, right? I mean, you're going to take the double stun. Especially since they have the same cooldown. Does more damage. I mean, it's more energy, but, you know, if you can just give 50% back, why not? Alright, so let's continue. Like I said, I'm pretty much set on this guy. All together now, we did that one. Alright. And finally... Dazzling Light. Alright. Okay, so they are all set, and quite frankly, I think they are set. Unless a problem shows up, I think that I have... their final skills set. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go find them some playmates, and then we'll be back. Alright, let's just throw them into the fire then, right? They're going to go against the Pandolfs. Alright, let's go. They're all... Two of them are going first. Well, they are 8 levels higher, right? Okay, they're going after the real threat. You know, if you kill him, I don't actually know how you win. Alright, so we're going to start with this one, of course, because we need to get some evasion down. Okay, they really don't like him. You know, you got... Oh, they're immune to blindness. Are they immune to total blindness? I have heard that blindness now blocks total blindness as well. I don't know if that's true. I guess we're about to find out. Ah, it does. Okay, that's new. All right, so this could be a problem. So, okay, you know what? We need to... I think if we're going to do damage here, we need to do... we need to do double damage for him. We need double damage for him. Unfortunately, he just lost his... You know, he might be dead. Okay, so that's kind of a problem here, isn't it? Let's think about this. All right, can we... Well, he doesn't have to do that. I was thinking maybe I could just get him back again, but I don't need to do that. All right, I need to do some elimination here. Is there anything else I can do? Fearlessness? That's not going to help really at the moment, is it? Move of obstacles? I don't need that at the moment. Nobody else has anything. So I'm thinking I'm just going to hit somebody really hard. As hard as an elephant can, right? Okay, oh, this is a big problem. This is a big problem. I have no idea how I'm going to win now. Alright, well, we can get rid of this guy. Do I need the double stun attack, though? No, I don't. I can use this one to get rid of him, even though the blind isn't going to work. Alright, and they're not using effects on us. Deactivate cooldowns. Maybe he wants to deactivate his own cooldowns. How long until he gets the other one back? 3 turns. I am now dependent on Rabbish for my damage. I could... Well, I mean, even if I... well, he's going to get this one back next turn. I'm not going to do that with Rabbish anyway. He's going to use a double stun. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to charge. Okay, they're going after Gakora now, which is actually good. I'd prefer they went after him. Alright, let's see. Double stun on this dude down here. Alright. Okay, these guys are just mean. Alright, we got to get rid of somebody here. We got to get rid of somebody here. Alright, well, this is going to give stamina. It's not really helpful at the moment. The problem is cooldowns now. Ugh. Okay, luckily, Dumbo's got a lot of health. Alright, I feel this. He's going to get the first one back next round. I'm wondering, should I hit him? I think he's got the other one back now, so I think it would be kind of a waste. And these guys are not using effects, they're just using damage. So fearlessness isn't going to help, so I'm just going to charge. I hope he lives. Yeah, he got it back. Good. All right. I'm looking for the group damage and not the blinds. All right, so there's only one left. And then we have evasion. All right, and let's think. It's a double stun. All right, let's think. Spiritual cleaning, that should finish him. Okay. They managed it. They managed it. Yeah, they went right after Morgan, didn't they? They went right after him, saying, okay, there's the damage dealer. Let's kill him. I probably overestimated their abilities to work together, though. I probably overestimated their abilities to work together. So I might have to, like, curb my expectations a little bit. So let's see. What is this? Is this going to be a 2-wave? I do not want to do 2 waves. No, I do not want to do 2 waves. Yeah, the one that has 2 stars. That sounds like a great idea. No, no, no. All right, tell you what. We're going to do something utterly crazy here. We're going to skip ahead. We're going to do this one. What could possibly go wrong? They're all going to go first, probably. And they're all probably going to attack Morgan. Yeah, I know. Whatever. And they're all going to attack Morgan, right? All right, let's go. Okay, no, he's going first. Okay, this is good. He can... Yeah, the problem with doing the evasion here, it's not going to help anybody but himself here. You know, because the thing about it is the other 2 guys are about to go, and then they're going to lose evasion. He really needs to be the 3rd one to go in this situation. You know, in a normal situation when he's way out front, and he's going to go just before the other team, it's perfect. But in this situation, it's not useful. It's only going to protect him. Thing is, I don't know if a good situation is going to come up, so I might as well just do it. See, Gakora is not somebody you'd probably use for normal leveling and such like that, because he's more situational, like PvP, definitely, when everybody's going to be really fast and such. That's good. If you're doing special encounters, like the Titan invasion or something like that, if he goes before the team and gives them all evasion, that sounds great. Okay, you guys are not immune to blindness, right? Good. Good. Very good. See, that's more effective than the evasion in this case, because it doesn't matter what Morgan here does. As a matter of fact, he's going to take the initiative and get some double damage going. So his first attack will actually do good. Okay, missing. Missing. I don't mind missing 3 group attacks, that's for sure, but that was all because of the blindness, wasn't it? Alright, fearlessness. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to hit somebody because the thing is, it's not really, nothing else there really very useful at the moment. Double stun. I'm going to hit somebody else because I don't want to kill him because I think Morgan's going to kill him. Alright, do this guy down here. Okay, in that case, he resisted both of them. So there is a chance that that's going to happen. Alright, now, Spiky Rain. Alright, that's going to kill 2 of those guys because he's got double damage on. Okay, now it's time to beat up on him. You know, I have a really great idea. Remove her obstacles. Let's just give you your single target attacks back, right? Like, for instance, this one, which will blind you. He already had his, so I don't really mind too much. Is he Evil Legions? Probably not, but I'm just going to hit him in the head anyway. He resisted the effect. I forget which effect that he was just trying to give him. Okay, so you don't have stamina. Double stun. Okay, I think the first one got him there, because I didn't see a miss. Alright, solidify magic. So, Double damage. Okay, finish him! Gakora, the damage dealer. Yeah, this team is a little bit off balance because Gakora is not really great for a situation like this. Like I said, if you have PvP situations or you have a specialty situation, he is. But in this situation, he's naturally faster than the rest of them at the same level. But his best thing doesn't really help the other two guys because they're just going to go right after him and they're going to lose those effects. All right. I think that should actually be good. I'm actually more interested in seeing them work at level 100, frankly. And there's a lot more interesting encounters to play with there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off. I'm going to level them to 100 because I don't really have a problem with their skills as they are right now. And we'll be back with some new playmates when that's done. Okay, this looks like a fun place to start, so let's start here. Oh, actually, Sarah is going to be faster than Morgan. So this is going to... The only one this is not going to benefit is Rabbish now. So this is not going to benefit Rabbish. Do I want to do the blindness here, though? All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Solar Strike, and I'm going to do it on Sarah. And I'm going to miss! Okay. It's a good thing that it benefits him, right? All right, now it's not going to benefit him. So let's see. Oh, that's weak damage, isn't it? Do you think the bunny is part of evil legions? I mean, he's evil, but, you know, to be in evil legions, you have to be, like, in an organization. All right, I think I'm going to do the double damage. So let's do that. Okay. Okay, they're trying to bone the elephant. They failed. All right, spiritual cleaning, not necessary. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this to himself so he can do the evasion again. All right, and yeah, I think you guys need to be blind. Okay. You missed. Okay. He doesn't. Of course, this is still weak damage, but it's going to do a lot of damage to Sarah, that's for sure. Okay, uh-oh. Thankfully, he's blind. Yeah. He thought that was funny. The guy down below thought that was funny. All right, let's see. I can do this again, so... Once again, it won't benefit Rabbish, but it will benefit Gakora, that's for sure. 1 round for Morgan, too. All right, I think getting rid of one of the rabbits is probably a very good idea, so why don't we do that? Okay, she did self-heal. Pure punch. That won't kill the bunny. That will kill her anyway. That will kill her anyway. It'll do damage to the bunny, so... I should say the insane bunny, because there is another bunny on the field. Okay. You missed him. Okay. Bunny to bunny. The good bunny has won. This time. Alright. Okay, so that worked out alright. Let's find something else we can just skip over here, because they all stay within that same range. Alright, I see 2 stars here. That could turn out really ugly with, like, shields and stuff. So, yeah, I don't want to mess with that one. It's just the shields. I don't want to deal with the shields. Okay, that could turn out ugly. Wow, that could turn out really ugly. You know, let's do this one. I have a feeling that they're going to have problems with this, but you never know. You never know. All right, let's go. All right. Yeah, they're all going first. Well, it'll protect him. Okay, they're immune to stun, which doesn't mean anything about blindness. And okay, beacon received. You know, the thing about it is if he has double damage, that probably kills them. So why don't we do this? I mean, they can't attack this round anyway, they're blind. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, lovely AI there, guys. Lovely AI. Yeah, okay. You know, if one of them had done their group stun or something like that, or anything else, it would have benefited them greatly. Spiritual cleaning. You in the front. You didn't need that shield, did you? No, you don't need that shield. All right, let's think. Double strike stun. It won't work on them. I need blindness on them. Who has the most health? Let's think. Because he's about to do the double damage version of his attack there, so I want to get them into like kind of a range. All right, that kills the one in the front. It does a lot of damage to the other ones. Okay, that's something new, but you missed. Okay, that time you didn't miss. Oh, bad fur day. Heavy special damage to one enemy applies possession. There's another wave coming. That's the problem with that. There's another wave coming. All right, I'm not going to be stunning this one up here, but I will be killing it. I need to save that one for the next round. All right, and of course he hasn't used any of his stuff here, has he? So, punch in the face. Any evil legions coming? Well, they're evil, but do they count as evil legions? This is the question, right? Remover of obstacles, maybe himself. But he won't be able to cast it if he does that. All right, this, and just hit him hard. Okay, bad fur day. Oh, they are immune to possession. That's actually a problem. I probably should have... But you know what? It is damage. Can he be... he doesn't have to blind up. Next turn. He gets to blind back next turn. All right. Okay, so you have... Just wait a second. What was it going to do? What was it going to do? Magic Storm, Solidify... Should I do the double damage here? I might as well. I'm going to hit that guy in the front again, just in case we can get run. Thing is that this is really going to suck, though. Feel free to target the elephant. That's fine. Don't have a problem with that. Go for it. Works for me. Doesn't work for him, but works for me. I was thinking, yeah, it's ironic that he is the one who can remove stun, but he is the one who actually has the stun. All right, so you know what? We might as well do this, just in case. Because they might have some more fun stuff coming. Besides, I didn't have anything else to do. All right, and, oh, that's going to hurt. Okay, and I know this is going to hurt. You guys miss a lot. Did I still have the blindness on? Maybe that's the reason. Alright, charge. Alright, Solar Strike. That's actually going to kill somebody. Will this kill somebody? Yeah, okay, so he's going to... Oh, they want to kill him the most. Kill the guy on the bottom. Doesn't matter, they have the same health anyway, right? Alright, and... Are you... Okay, you're not evil legions. You're not evil legions, for some reason. Actually, that's a pretty decent hit. Maybe it was Evil Legions. It's just that I didn't see, like, you know what you see when they're susceptible to the damage? The text comes up like golden. It didn't show up there, so maybe that was just natural damage for them. Alright, and let's find somebody else to play with. Anything over here? Like 2 stars? Interesting. Alright, let's start going with somebody who's got maybe some levels. You know, when they start going up in levels, what do we got here? Well, there's some levels for us. Okay, let's do that. Hopefully they're all just a little bit faster than the other 2 guys, because otherwise... No, that's not... Okay, so as I said, the problem here is just the setup, the way he's being used, because this is only going to benefit him. But thankfully speaking, the other side seems to like attacking the elephant. I don't know why that is, but they do seem to like doing that. Yeah, I guess I gotta use the blinds. Okay, one of them missed. Hopefully he attacks the elephant. Alright, what are you guys gonna... Okay, we'll do that. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do the double damage again. And hit the guy in the front. He's a larger target. Okay, no, you're supposed to attack the elephant. Okay, that's more like it. Nice going. Nice going. Now, what are we going to do here? I guess that's basically all I can do at this moment. Just hit him. Alright, and the double... he might be killing him, so I'm going to hit the guy in the bottom with the double stun. Alright. And that's going to kill the guy in the front and do a lot of damage. Because he's got double damage on, of course. Okay, now don't hit the elephant. Alright, let's think. Removal of obstacles. Do I want him to do that again? Yeah, I do, actually. Alright, and Solar Strike. Okay, hit him. And then, let him finish it. Okay, teamwork. We got some teamwork going there. 6843, not the best one, but I mean, they don't have runes on, and let's face it, they're not exactly a functional team. They're kind of dysfunctional, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see what else we can find here that might be interesting. Let's skip a little bit. Okay, it's like a Christmas island. What do we have over here? We have some Christmas gifts. They're magic. Alright. This will be the last one, by the way. Yes, I know. You told me already. Go away. Alright, let's... They might go first. I don't know. We'll have to see what they're... Our guys are pretty fast, though. I mean, Gakora is over 3,500 when he gets to 100. And the other guys were just under that. They were in the high 3,400s. There wasn't a lot of space between Rabbish and Privateer Morgan, frankly. But he had a bunch on them. I think he's like 40 points faster than the rest of them. But they are all pretty fast, which is the reason even with the level disparity, you see them all going first. So, all right. Well, you know, this is what he's got. It's actually ironic that the skill mirror attack would actually be more useful for him in this kind of a situation. Because the other guys are going to get hit anyway because they're going to move and their evasion's going to be gone. But then they'll also lose the skill mirror too, so no, actually that's wrong. It's the same principle. It's a matter of like the situation you want with the evasion is the guy who's giving it is going to go, and then the entire team on the other side goes, and then the rest of your team goes, because all their attacks are going to miss then. Just like this. See, this one is not dependent on your... Okay, oh, they're immune to blindness. Ooh, I didn't see that. That's going to make it a complicated situation. Oh, that's really going to make it complicated. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? All right, we're going to do this. He's going to punch somebody in the face and get double damage because we really need it. This is good. Yeah, everybody attack the elephant, please. Everybody attack the elephant. Very good. Just keep attacking the elephant. Okay, that's That worked perfectly. That worked perfectly. Oh, actually, he does the most damage here, doesn't he? All right, well, get rid of the guy in the front. Whenever you can reduce ranks, go for it. All right, Solar Strike. All right, well, you guys maybe... all right, get some stuns down on this guy. All right, hopefully you're going to kill him now. Yeah, all right. Okay, and then there was one. Okay, now you can stop attacking him. All right, remover of obstacles. I'm thinking him. Because that way he can get that attack back that just killed the other guy. This one will do it, but he'll leave him slightly alive. That one will finish him. See, that's the reason I think the cooldown one is far more useful. I don't think there was a single fight that I did here in which the regeneration would have worked. But I mean, it's my play style that I like getting rid of the cooldowns on somebody so that you can just basically utilize them again. How many times did you see me do that in this video? It's my play style. That's just the way I see it. It's my play style. All right, let's just go back in because I think we're done. Okay, now I did have problems with a lot of their fights, but that's basically because I think Gakora is the issue. He's not a bad player, it's just that he's not someone you want to use for this purpose. You know, he's not someone you want to use for this purpose. He's someone you want to use for PvP or for like the Titan invasion or something like that, because he's designed around basically getting through those encounters. In other words, giving your team the opportunity to kill the other side. Now, Rabbish, I think he works in both of them. Well, let's finish with Gakora. Gakora is actually very good. Gakora is very good. His skills are very good. It's just like I said, he's not really terrific for this kind of a situation. But the evasion is very useful if he's got a lot of speed on him. If I had speed runes on him and he was way out ahead of the other group, and like in a PvP situation, he does the evasion, then all their attacks aren't going to do anything. So that's his pride and joy, which wasn't very useful in these encounters because they're all fast. So they were immediately going right after him, so they were losing the evasion. Not the way you would use him. Not the way you would any way use him. So he's very good. He's got good skills. And in, like I said, in PvP situations, he's going to be excellent. And I can see, again, Titan invasions too. Gives everyone evasion just before the Titan attacks, and he's going to miss. So that's a great thing. Now, let's talk about Rabbish, because I brought him up back. Rabbish is very good. Rabbish works in this situation, and of course, he works in every situation. Total Blind is just really, really useful. Very useful. And he's got two of them. He's got the group one. He's got the single target. I mean, if something has Total Blind on it, they're going to miss. So that's just great. And unlike the evasion, the evasion is on your guys. So as soon as your guy moves, the evasion is gone. But he puts a Total Blind on the other team. So their attack is going to miss unless somebody does something about it. And of course, we also just did see that regular immunity to blindness now does block total blindness. So that's something you need to keep your eyes open from now on. It wouldn't surprise me if the next Titan was immune to blindness. You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me a bit. So anyway, he's very good, and he's got the double stun. We have seen that the double stun, both of them can be resisted. We saw that. You know, if the individual's hardened, you know, the probability of that happening is supposedly not good, but of course we've seen that 20% hardness is actually, you know, 10,000%. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's going to happen. That's the way they do it. I guess it's their way of balancing the battle between AI and a person who knows what they're doing. They make the hardness on the other side much more effective. And of course, there's Privateer Morgan. He's damage. Now, he did have a problem when he was facing magic enemies, kind of like these guys here. So obviously, you wouldn't want to put him against magic individuals. Otherwise, he's great. I definitely prefer having the double damage hit because it became much more useful once I had it, even against these guys who were, you know, weak to magic attacks. So he's a good damage dealer. He's also fast for a damage dealer too, which is the reason I probably stand on my 2 damages and 1 speed. So, I mean, you might as well take advantage of his good speed. I mean, he's close to 3,500. You might as well take advantage of that, especially since he can put the Evil Legion's Hater on, and he can also do double damage since I took that skill. He's also got the group damage that I kept that only has a 1-round cooldown. So, you know, if you have somebody pumping stamina into him, he can keep doing a lot of damage. So anyway, they're very good, and they are now going to get mixed into the rotation. And the only one who's got issues at the moment is Gakora, because he's got 2 Lock Ruin slots. Yeah, I didn't notice that until it was too late. Somebody mentioned it, but in the comments of one of my videos, but I didn't notice that. I probably wouldn't have unlocked him at that point because I hadn't tested him yet. But he'll be up the next time that they have a discount on that. Another thing about it is because we're in a race, I don't want to squander any gems in case we have one of those. You need a lot of gems to unlock it because you're never going to do this, you know. So anyway, I think that's going to do. They're very good. Gakora is very situational. The other guys are good for basically everything. And, okay, so thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.